this guy is the GOAT. He's the best coach to ever live, to ever do it. In the NFL and modern day free agency, to have the run that he did over 24-year span with the New England Patriots, 10 Super Bowl appearances, 6 Super Bowl championships, and this is the highest level that you can go in the National Football League. I know it. I played for him. It was unbelievable. It was a masterclass each and every day to go into work. He'd spend time with the quarterbacks. He'd spend time with the linebackers. He had meticulous attention to detail. He could eliminate the best player from the opposing team, and at the same time, he'd use their weaknesses as an advantage to us and turn them into strengths for us. He's the best.
It was so much he couldn't even get to get his bearings.
Did Matt Castle just repeat everything that Devin said? I didn't see a new argument.
I just needed another voice that works with you. So, I mean, it seems like
pretty good.
A lot of people include.
Pretty good witness, don't you think? Right?
Keep it pushing.
I think that's pretty good.
Why are you talking to the judge like that?
You're off to a really good start. Thank you. Anyways, let's move on. Move on, shall we? So the biggest debate here in this courtroom, besides obviously who's the best, but we gotta break down college and the pros.
He already
here.
started breaking that down because that's the only argument he could really make.
Okay, and
you interrupt the judge so much. That's weird.
Devin, we're going to start with you because he's getting a little snappy over here to my left. Who had the harder job and performed to the highest standard?
Well, I think it's very clear yet again. I don't know why we're even arguing this. The NFL has to deal with salary cap and what players can you put in which positions. You only get 53 men. On a college team, you can have as many men as you want, right? You have to figure out all those different things and then put them in the right places and make sure they're capable. Now, Nick Saban had his chance at the NFL, and what he did was 15-17, right? And the very second that the college game starts to move toward a little bit of what the NFL is, and I like to call it the MNFL, the miniature National Football League. Not quite all the salary cap and contracts, but you do have to deal with pseudo agents and different things like that, kids making money, commercials. He gets out of there. He can't deal with the NFL game. Obviously, the NFL, the highest level, as I've stated before, and that's why he had to go.
Can I go?
He had to go. I'm not done. Not done.
Well,
That's fine.
Gave you the gavel, so you're done. I'm sorry.
What's funny to me is I'd ask you the question, what did Bill Belichick do in the NFL when Tom Brady wasn't on his roster? Because you wanted to bring up Nick Saban. Well, Nick Saban didn't have Tom Brady when he was in the NFL. Didn't do very well. Bill Belichick hadn't done very well when Tom Brady wasn't on his team. So I'll start right there.
Are you asking me a question? Because I can answer.
No, it was rhetorical.
Okay, just asking.
It was rhetorical.
Just asking.
Here's the thing that I think makes it more difficult in college to sustain what Nick Saban did. Tom Brady was a part of the championships for Bill Belichick. That's one thing that we cannot separate. You can separate the eras for Nick Saban for when he won. He did it with 2 programs. Started off at LSU, did it. Then he took that little time in the NFL. Came back to college with Alabama, built that thing up into a contender year in and year out. He won in the 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s. These are different eras with completely different rosters, with different makeups. The athletes are completely different. Bill Belichick couldn't get it done unless he had Tom Brady with him. I would ask the question, is he the greatest coach ever, or did he just have the greatest player ever for all those years to win the championships, bro?
May I rebut?
You have 20 seconds.
My opposing arguer here would make it seem like Nick Saban was perfect. Well, he also coached at Michigan State, where he had a 58% winning percentage. Michigan State is a college football program. And you want to know the average recruiting class for all his years at Alabama?
What was it?
It was the second, 2.4 is the average. And
can I get
nine times he had the number 1 recruiting class. Did he just have great players? Did he just have all the best players?
They were coming off of like 5-6 losing seasons at Michigan State. And then he turned it around and took them to a bowl in their first 3 years while he was there.
58%.
You can't handle the truth.
58% is the truth.
Silence! I don't get paid enough for this. Are you calm? Because I'm not calm. Joshua?
Yes.
You have to hold on. I need you to give your closing statement.
Closing statement.
Keep it tight.
I will. Everything that Nick Saban has done has been admirable. It's been amazing. All the things that you mentioned have been great. Mm-hmm. I would argue that everything that Nick Saban has done is because of Bill Belichick. I would like to enter another piece of evidence into the courtroom, if I may, and it is a quote from Nick Saban himself. One of the things I really learned from you when we were in Cleveland is how to utilize your personnel that you have on your team. and try to adapt things so that the players you have the best chance to excel. Everybody talks about Nick Saban and his ability to adapt. Where did he get it from? How did he become so successful? He learned it from one Bill Belichick.
How do you have so much evidence? I didn't know this.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can go.
All right, so I would ask the question, what condition is the Alabama program left in right now? Made it to the college football playoff. I would say it's in great condition. They got plenty of great players within that program. Where are the New England Patriots as of right now? They were terrible. I was about to cuss. That's how bad they were. They're awful. They don't have a franchise quarterback. The front office is in disarray in terms of how they acquire talent. So if you ask the fans how they feel about their coach right now, I think a lot of people are feeling a little bit better about Nick Saban. Now, I was going to come to you and I was going to play Lane Kiffin talking about Nick Saban. I was going to have his former players talking about Nick Saban. But I think the best voice to talk about Nick Saban would be Bill Belichick. Do we have the evidence here?
I was wondering when you were going to present some evidence.
Well, here we go.
There's nobody I respect more in football than Nick Saban, and I don't think there's anybody that's a better coach than Nick Saban, because he does everything well.
It's interesting because when Nick Saban was talking about Bill Belichick, he was just talking about the things that he learned. When Bill Belichick was talking about Nick Saban, he said, I don't think there's a better coach in football than Nick Saban.
Gentlemen, this was exhausting, but also very informative. So thank you, I think.
You're welcome.
Now I'm going to use this time to really debate here and figure out who is the best coach, Bill Belichick or Nick Saban. We're passing out snacks. Snacks?
Thank you,
Okay.
Baylor.
Where's my apple?
Smells fresh.
All right.
You can have mine.
No, you can't bribe the judge here. All right, gentlemen. I thought long and hard about this. A lot of great evidence.
We're done.
A lot of compelling arguments here. But if I had to choose, who's the best coach? Bill Belichick or Nick Saban? I'm going to have to go with Nick Saban.
And you know this was an
Is
accurate
this based off of the
judgment.
arguments, or is it based off of your pre-existing ideals?
I went to Auburn.
She went to Auburn. She hates Nick Saban in Alabama.
You got a close-up look. You know exactly how good he is. My goodness.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. Just because they kicked your
This
butt
was
all
great,
year.
guys. Bailey, great job.
Glad I
You
could
did
hold the
great.
court down.
You really held them down.
That's unbelievable.
And you also fed them
That's
snacks. Anyways, coming up, we move on from the courtroom to the game room. Devin and I, oh, don't be a sore loser. Devin and I go head-to-head in a little game of Guess Who? So that and more coming up next here in the Clubhouse.
Welcome back in to the Clubhouse. Now, last week we played a little Guess Who, and it was a hit on the show, so we're going to run it back for this week. And I just want to remind everybody that I dominated one Brooke Fletcher 3-0 the last time we played the game. So I will be hosting, and it's going to be Brooke against Devin. So let me get into some rules here for the game. Brooke and Devin are going to take turns asking me clues on their specific person. This can be anyone, not just athletes. And I'll give a yes or a no. Whoever is able to correctly guess their specific person in the least amount of clues will win that round. And we will have 3 rounds. Brooke, Devin, you understand the rules?
I understand.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Indubitably.
I was born ready.
No, you weren't. Okay, so the overall theme of today's game is NFL playoffs. This will incorporate NFL playoffs and teams currently in the playoffs in some fashion. Here is round 1. Brooke, you get to ask the first clue.
Is it a quarterback?
Yes. You're guessing different people, by the way.
Yeah.
Is this player on offense?
Yes.
Is he in the NFC?
No.
Does he catch the ball?
No.
Is he inconsistent?
I would say yes.
Is he a quarterback?
Yes.
Are the jerseys blue?
No.
Damn.
Will he play at home?
It's a great question. Is he playing at home, guys?
Let's think of this.
Yes, he is.
Is mine playing at home?
No.
Is his team colors green?
No.
Is his name hard to pronounce?
No.
Oh, well, to the normal person.
No.
Is he
Wait, I gotta go through.
is he above 6'2"?
I believe so, but not far above. Okay, so here's your first clue. We got a young dude versus an old dude.
Is my dude
Oh, Joe Flacco.
That is correct.
Woo!
Tua Tagovailoa?
CJ Stroud. All right, so Brooke got one. The first one she's ever gotten correct in Guess Who.
Nice.
Those keeping score. Okay, so we're gonna go on to our second round. You can ask away Devin.
Is this person on defense?
No.
Is
The little
is my person a quarterback?
No.
Okay, no quarterback.
Is my person a player?
Yes.
Is my person a player?
Yes.
Is my person a catcher of the ball?
Yes.
Is my person a running back?
No.
Is my person in a red uniform?
No.
Is my person on the offensive side of the ball?
No.
Oh.
Is my person in the NFC?
Yes.
Is my person in the AFC?
No.
Is my person's uniform blue?
Yes.
Does my person like to run at quarterbacks?
Yes.
Does my person have a number in the 80s?
I don't know his number right off the top of my head. I'm not helpful.
Okay, thank you for that.
Is-
Can I
is
ask
my-
another question?
I don't think
Nope,
it's in
you
the
already
80s. It's not
wasted
in the
it.
80s.
Does my person play for the Cowboys?
No.
Dang it.
Does my person play for the Cowboys?
No. Okay, so first
Wait.
clue, both of
Okay.
these players, it is their first playoff appearance.
Oh, dadgummit.
Is my person a wide receiver?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
These are both signature players on their teams.
Does my person play for the Browns?
No.
Is mine the 49ers?
No.
On the 49ers?
No.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
Oh! That was such a good guess. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
right.
Do I get to guess my person?
If you want to.
Is my person Amon-Ra St. Brown?
No. Puka Nacua.
Yes.
All right. So we got the final round, and Brooke, as you know, winner takes all. First 2 rounds didn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
All right.
Good.
So Brooke, you get the first crack at this one.
Okay, is mine a player?
Former.
Ooh.
Is mine a player?
Former.
Okay.
Former player. Okay. Did my former player play in the NFC?
Yeah.
Is my former player a Super Bowl champion?
Yes.
Is mine a Super Bowl champion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is my former player a defensive player?
Yes.
Is mine a quarterback?
No.
Ray Lewis.
No, you are out.
I can still ask questions, though, or do I have to guess now?
Ask some questions.
Okay, is he an offensive player?
No. Kind of. But not
Kind
really.
of? What does that mean?
Yeah, take it for what it's
Is he
worth.
special teams?
He did a little bit of everything.
I don't think she asked you to do everything. I feel like that's a little extra. I don't like that.
He kind of did, though.
He did everything.
I know, but she didn't ask that. That's what I'm saying, you know. Just
So
answer
he
her
was
questions
probably,
is all I'm
what
saying.
was he, a receiver and a
He made some
a
headlines
returner?
this year in the college world.
That was not a question.
Oh, I was told to give a clue.
He made some headlines in the college. Oh. Okay, is he a coach now?
Yes.
Does he coach a team up there in Boulder?
Yes.
Is his name Deion Sanders?
It is.
Nice!
Oh, Brooke. Look at you.
Suck it, Dev.
Oh!
Dev always beats me.
What a
This is true.
shame. You got
This is true, and I mean, at some point, right? At some point, it had to happen.
I gotta say, congratulations, Brooke. Devin,
Thanks.
you got your ass whooped, so you gotta work on
3-0.
that for next time you come
3-0.
back.
Nice.
But we're gonna take a break over here
That was bad.
on the Clubhouse, and on the other side, we're gonna talk a little bit about Quinn Ewers because he's coming back to Texas, but there's something a little bit weird about his video. We're gonna discuss that and a whole lot more.
Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers has officially announced that he is returning for the 2024 season. But listen, there was one thing in particular that really caught our attention when he posted this video here. What's going on with his hand here when he's writing?
I don't like
just
it.
pay attention to how he writes, the way he grips.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
Super weird.
And now that you can't really see it from that angle, but look right there.
Is he even writing?
It's weird. It's weird.
Yikes.
I don't like any
Who
part
grips
of that.
it like that?
Here.
It's weird.
I mean,
Why is he making an announcement? Quite curious.
first.
I don't know. Funny. Very like this, not like.
How? This ain't right.
Guys, we got to move it on. I got grievances, man.
All right. Well,
No,
real
you
quick,
don't
what
have
do
to
you think?
you're not getting your grievances.
No, I
today.
get my grievances.
You're not.
How do you think Ewers is going to do in his return, and then with Texas going to the SEC?
I think he'll be fine because he's seen a lot of football now. Obviously, he got injured in his first season against Alabama. I think that he will be a good quarterback because he's a lot older. He's seen a lot. He should be good next year.
All right. Well, it is Thursday, and so
Yes.
here in the Clubhouse, we like to air out some grievances here. And I know you have a lot to. Okay, you're really stressing me out with how your
Okay.
body language here. Just get to it.
How dare you, Nick, Pete, Bill? You three are. Can you say jerks on TV?
Yeah.
You three are selfish jerks. On the heels of Michigan winning their first national championships in 1997, you want to do this whole thing about you retiring, and now all the attention and focus has been put on you three all week, and it's killing me. And so I want to take a quote from one of my favorite people in the world, a great philosopher, the Grinch.
The Grinch.
The nerve of those goats. I really don't like them. No, I don't.
You feel good?
I feel good. I'm good.
Guys, see you tomorrow. Hear he. Court is officially in order. And we have an emergency session here.
Oh boy.
In my courtroom with two legendary coaches stepping away from their respective teams. But which one is truly the greatest of all time? Nick Saban or Bill Belichick?